Hi guys, welcome back to At Home with Elisa. As you know, we are still in our first year here at the property and we are trying to still establish all of our landscaping. And just behind me, yesterday we had delivered 30 tonne of blue metal. As you know, New South Wales has been having a little bit of a weather event for the last couple of months here, and we are trying to work on some of the drainage at our property. It's so hard at this point because we're investing a lot of money, but unfortunately you can't actually always see where the money's going. It's just in that hardscape and that landscaping that we're still trying to get completed, and then we get to the fun stuff like planting. But I wanted to show you every step of the journey, and this is our step at the moment. All the fun stuff will come later. So I'll show you what we have planned. As I said, 30 tons. That was a huge truck with a trailer, and 30 tons worth of blue metal has been delivered. If anyone is local, we used Echidna Contracting. He's local here on the Central Coast, and Carl is lovely. We'll definitely be dealing with him in future. He supplies sandstone, sand, blue metal, lots of all other sorts of landscaping stuff. So I do believe we'll be seeing him again in the future. So as I was saying, the 30 tons of blue metal that we had received yesterday, we're looking to do quite a few jobs with that. I'm not actually sure that 30 tonne is going to cover it. It looks like a lot, but we've got a long way for it to go. So we have our driveway that we have some large potholes because of all the weather we've been having. We need to fill that in. We have a fire pit which was made on a sandstone base and with all the rain has sunk. We have some pathways that need redoing, and we also have hopefully some down in the garden bed. Whatever's left over will go down into the garden, just for the pathways in between the garden beds. So that's the plan for it all, but I'll show you some of the damage and what it is that we're actually trying to fix. So just here, we're just looking at, we have like a little driveway that we use to get from the front gate over to our tiny home. This originally was done on a nice sandstone base with lovely rocks either side, but as you can see, with all the weather that we have been having, it's definitely deteriorated. So this one just there, that one is actually quite deep, and we have a four-wheel drive that we drive, and it's actually bottomed out a few times. So I know that quite a bit of that that blue metal is going to go into some of the holes here. So that's one of the things, and we're actually looking to continue, just so I don't make you sick, I'll go slow. We're actually looking to continue just over near our house where our buggy's parked at the moment. Look at that wild farm dog sighting. Just over near our house, we're actually looking to have some more of the blue metal over there, just because it's really muddy, and we wear gumboots all the time at the moment, but we want to be able to take the cars over there so then we don't have to worry about them sinking and getting stuck in having to get them out in four-wheel drive. So we're back over to this section again. This is what we call our car park pad. We can get approximately 3 cars parked along here, along the back of our container. We're looking to put a carport over it at some point, but as you can see just up here, we've put some large rocks in here, but when all the floods came, they actually washed all of that out underneath, and a lot of these rocks that were just here actually ended up on the other side of the container about 6 meters further down. That's how forceful all that weather was. So we've stuck some large boulders in there at the moment. We'll probably have to put a few more in there as well, and then we'll just be backfilling it with the blue metal, which, as I said, the sandstone doesn't allow the water to go through, it just rushes across the top and it's chuck. But however, this blue metal should allow water to drain through, and it should hopefully be a lot better for the drainage here for the car park. So that's one of the ones that we're actually hoping to fill in and make it a little bit more stable, a bit better for parking. So this area just here is our fire pit. We leveled it all out and we put some sandstone down as a base. Excuse the dog standing there. He wants to be in the video. We put some sandstone down as a base. However, with all the rain that we've been getting, I'll just show you, it just goes a little bit uphill. And as the water comes down, it's actually washed away quite a bit of this. So if I just walk over, I'll show you it's actually quite soft. If I tread on it, I can actually feel myself sinking. So you can see my footprints there. So we just need to make it a lot a lot harder, a lot more durable. So it is quite soft to walk on, and we're looking at actually putting in some just around the outside where the seats are. Sorry, that makes the camera go funny. But just around the outside where the seats are, we're looking at putting in some drainage pipe, so that then hopefully the water doesn't permeate through to the actual the area here that we've got the fire pit on. We will put the blue metal on top of it as well, which hopefully will help a little bit more with drainage and just make it a little bit more stable. And with that drainage work and diverting some water, hopefully that makes it a lot better, and we don't have to worry about it washing away. So we just like to get it nice so that we can enjoy it. And then back here, just as you come in, we did originally have some wood chips down. This is my little cutting garden area. It's only halfway constructed, but we did have some wood chips down as the base in the gravel paths. However, they washed away with all the flooding. So we're looking to put in the blue metal, and hopefully that makes a little bit more of a difference, and it can just hold up to rain and rainfall, and being it's on a gentle slope. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but we're hoping that it will actually help with regards to just keeping the weeds down, mainly because so much rain and then the sun comes out and so many weeds. So I'd rather spend my time gardening than weeding. So that's the plan. And just here is right beside our tiny home where the buggy is. We do park our car here most of the time. Our daughter was parking her car here as well. However, because she doesn't have four-wheel drive, she can't do that anymore. So we're looking to extend the driveway. Can you hear the water under my feet? I do have my gumboots on. Ooh. But we're looking to extend the drive. Oh, I'm sinking. Looking to extend the drive that comes across the property, and hopefully park here again on a little bit more of a stable basis. So that's our plans on what we plan to do with that 30 tonne. As I said, I don't think that 30 tonne is actually going to be anywhere near enough for what we need. So we will have to end up getting some more at some point. But that's the plan going forward. We will be working around obviously work commitments and the weather. The day is glorious today. However, yesterday it was absolutely terrible. So that's why I'm still sinking in mud and wearing gumboots all the time. But we'll be working around work commitments and the weather. And we're also looking at hiring. I think my husband's got his eye on a machinery that he wants to hire just to be able to move, being a big property and being areas being spaced out, need to be able to move some of that large material. So we will be using our little buggy. I think he's got plans to use that today to at least start on the driveway, that big, really big pothole. So that's the plan, using the buggy, and then also using something called a posi track, which is, oh, bee coming in, which is, sorry, we have native bees here and they just get everywhere. Using a posi track, and that is for moving like obviously large areas and traveling a little bit further. So he's got his eye on that. We're just teeing it up with the company that supplies them. So I'll make sure that I document it and record the process on what it is that we're doing, so then I can show you all what's happening. Hi guys, and welcome back. As you can see, it's a brand new day, and just behind me, just there, is the posi track, which we've been waiting on. We're excited to have a go on this. My husband actually had a little bit of a play last night and he said it was really fun. So we're hoping to get a lot of stuff done today, and hopefully it all gets wrapped up and we can finish up in just the one day. Hi guys, so I've been inside working for most of the morning. We just had a nice lunch together, but my husband has been absolutely killing it out here, so he's done so much. So I'll show you where we're up to. So he's managed to get all the roadway done, and also just a little parking area that we have here that we park our car on. I'm just going to help him finish up here now. This area here is just our fire pit, so we just probably have another little, we have some work to do around the very edge, just around here. Some drainage work, so we want to dump a little bit extra on top there, make sure it's nice and thick. But yeah, he's been absolutely killing it. It's fantastic. So we're making some serious headway down here in the veggie garden. Look at all that glorious blue metal. And just under here where it leads into the orchard and chicken coop, I had those two black buckets actually stuck up against the gate because the rain washed the path away and the chickens were actually getting out. One in particular, Karen, she's a little bit naughty and she'd like to go underneath the gate and get into the vegetable garden. I don't like chickens in the vegetable garden, it's not a good mix. Oh my goodness. It looks so pretty. Hi guys, so it's a new day. My husband was working till dark last night and he managed to get all 30 tonne moved, which is just fantastic. So I just wanted to show you, it's a new day now and it's looking lovely. It's a sunny day thankfully, but I just wanted to show you the final outcome of it all. So here you can see our car park pad. So this area here is just, it's our large shipping container. We do plan on putting a carport over it at some point in time, but we had that sandstone there and it was just so, it had so much clay in it, it would get so dirty all the time. So now we've got the lovely blue metal and I think it just looks so pretty. We still need to finish off some landscaping, but I'm loving the car parking pad and it's nice and thick too. And look at our road that goes across. So when we get flooding, the flooding actually comes up from over here, goes through the road and down there. But hopefully now this should make it so much better. We drove across it last night and it was so smooth, it was fantastic. And we just put a little bit there just in the middle of the lawn because, as I said, the water does come down there, and just walking to and from the tiny homes for everybody, it just will help everyone's feet keep a little bit drier. This is over near our tiny home and I have to say this area here is my favourite patch of blue metal. The reason being is that we park our car here and just as we go to walk up our stairs now, there'll be no walking through the mud, so I'll be able to keep our deck and our stairs so much cleaner. And now I'll just I'll extend and fix up those gardens where that grass just is there. Another project added to the list, but I'm loving it. There's Chucky boy. And this is our fire pit. We still have some drainage work to do around the outside, but it's just so much nicer now. You don't actually sink when you walk on it, so it's fantastic and it looks so lovely. We're actually planning to toast some marshmallows tonight, so that's the plan when everyone gets home from work and school, so I'm looking forward to that. And here is the final finished product of the front half of the garden. So this is my garden area. We didn't quite get enough of the blue metal to continue along over the other side there, and we couldn't get the tractor down the side, but nevertheless I love it. It will help me keep the weeds down, and honestly it makes me so happy. And there's my chickens. So this week coming, we do have, I believe, another 75 mils of rain predicted, which is quite a bit of rain. That's one of the reasons why we really wanted to get this blue metal down, just to help with drainage. And I think it'll be interesting to see some of the places that we've put it, to see if actually it does help. I know it'll keep the mud down, but will it actually help with regards to the water flowing across the land a bit quicker? I hope so. So we'll find out. But thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will post another one shortly. I did miss a posting just recently because I accidentally deleted the whole thing before I posted it, so still learning. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, bye.